Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm just getting myself prepared here. Just want to cleanse my space a little bit. I've already taken out the cards. I believe we have a new moon in Capricorn coming up. I'm pretty sure it's the new moon in Capricorn. And that will be, I believe, on the 23rd of December. I want to cleanse the space here. I'm using a cedar stick. Please excuse my heat in the background. It is cold. But I just wanted to do a quick reading. And quick in my world is hopefully keeping it under 20 minutes. But first I wanted to start off, because we are in the new moon energy, I wanted to start off by calling in and calling on the names of, well, at least some of the names that we know of the dark feminine goddess. We are in the dark moon, and I want to make sure that I honor their names and call them into this reading to assist in our reading and our spiritual advancement. Okay. This comes from The Mysteries of the Dark Moon by Demetra George. The story of the Dark Goddess begins thousands of years ago, in a time before recorded history, when the moon was worshipped as a primary feminine divinity. Her tale takes us across much of the world, where the Dark Goddess is known by many names in different lands. She is called Kali in India, Hecate and Persephone in Greece, Lilith in the Near East, Ereshkigal in Sumeria, Morgana in Britain, and Hel in Scandinavia. Moira, the Fates, the Furies, Medusa, Medea, Circe, Nemesis, Nyx, the Gorgons, the Sirens, the Black Madonna, Cervidin, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing these, Nephthys, Black Isis, Oya, Kotleku, Mother Holy, Baba Yuga, the Black Dakini, the Terrible Mother, the Bad Fairy, and the Wicked Witch are some of her other names. I call them into this reading as we go into the dark moon, the new moon in Capricorn. So we have one with the new moon. It means a new start is coming, but with the new moon in Capricorn specifically, it means your hard work is paying off. So I'm going to go ahead and just read only that card, new moon in Capricorn. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is you want to achieve. To attune to the moon, make a proper plan and execute it well. Additional meanings for this card. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality, a very good omen for studying or teaching. And don't become too controlling, and to avoid anyone who is controlling. The teaching. Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes toward the end of each year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. All right. So that is our new moon in Capricorn card. I'm just going to set these to the side here, prop them up, and let's get into our reading. I was debating on which cards to use, but I think I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. And I am going to attempt to do a 9-card reading. And again, hopefully this won't take up too much time. Trying to keep the view time a bit short, which means I can have to stop rambling a little bit, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. Spirit, Dark Feminine, come into this reading with some guidance, some understanding for the new moon in Capricorn, for the collective. What hard work have we done that is paying off? What should we be looking forward to? What new start is coming? Yesterday was the solstice. In the dark, climbing toward the light. Okay, so Spirit, show me what I need to see. Okay, reflecting on the past, reflecting on your past actions. Things may have fallen apart for you, and here we are, a new beginning, a new start. What's fallen apart, it looks like whatever has fallen apart needed to fall apart. You might even been the one to make it fall apart. It may have been something that you, oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, it's something that you were probably lost in. You were probably lost in something else, in someone else's troubles and someone else's issues. And though it hurt you very much to let this let this go in this 8 of Cups, you had to follow Spirit. You had to follow Spirit. Spirit, show me what I need to see. Yeah. You had to follow your spiritual path. And it looks as if here you did a lot of emotional work. You did a lot of emotional work to follow your spiritual path. And now you're in a position of making a choice of whether or not, how. I think you're trying to figure out how to move forward now that it's not so much the hard part of the spiritual journey. This is almost an even harder part of evaluating, knowing that your past actions were correct. Your past actions were necessary. You're now in a healthier state of moving forward with your actions, and you're contemplating, what does my new world look like? What does my new world look like? Spirit, show me. Yeah, it looks like you left. No. Now, the underlying part of this is whatever you left, by leaving something, you healed it. And now that thing is coming, it's almost like it's trying to suck you back in. This is the first instance of the Pentacles here. Something or someone or whatever situation it is trying to come back in from the cold, trying to reestablish itself. Interesting. Let's see. Spirit, show me what I need to see. Spirit, show me what I need to see. Spirit, show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see, please. Yes. They're telling me, calm down. Okay. Okay. Something is trying to come back. It's almost as if the next level here is someone has noticed your disappearance. Someone has noticed that they're feeling the loss of you. They're feeling the loss of your presence. They're feeling the loss of a life outside of what they knew. even if they were, it was almost as if in your past you were on a healing journey with someone, and at some point you understood that their healing was taking from you. It was taking from you. It was taking your light. It was draining you. And so now it looks as if there is someone or something, some situation is missing your light. It's missing your contribution, right? It's missing the value of your light. It's missing your value, right? You could even be missing your value. You could even be overlooking the fact that you added value in some way in this past situation that you need to now, you actually, what I'm also seeing is that you now need to extract the value that you added to that situation and take it back. You need to take back your power. You need to take back your worth. You need to take back your value here. Yes. So on top of this spiritual journey, now the Emperor in reverse here is things just completely fell apart. Like there was no structure. You may have lost maybe a masculine figure or a structure here with the Emperor in reverse here at the top. And remember, the next level was recognizing that your light was being drained from the situation and having the courage to move forward on your spiritual path. Now that you are taking your power back, taking your worth back, taking your value back from a situation, you're almost going in deep and retooling it, reimagining what it is and what it looks like, reimagining the values and the not just the value, but what led to the value that person saw in you, or that situation saw in you, or whatever you put into it, whatever value you put into it, what led to you, right? This is you in this Four of Swords upright. This is you resting. This is you resting on that particular value, taking it back, repossessing it, and just going in deep with it. Because the Four of Swords to me is about being in a restful state. It's being in a restful state with yourself, with your soul, going in deep in that way. Spirit, show me what I need to see. Yes. So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, where it's seeing value, taking back your power, and what you've left behind. You understand now how to be generous with your value, how to be safely generous with your value so that you never lose it again. You can share your value, you can share your worth. You don't have to be closed and shut off to whatever it is that you're deciding to go forward to. Your hard work is paying off in this dark moon. The divine feminine, the dark feminine is saying, rest, be here, be still, rest here. Rediscover your value, rediscover the gift of merging with the universe, merging with the great love around you. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. The Two of Cups in reverse. I sense there is. Now, a lot of people will see that. Now, I'm going to just validate whatever it is you're thinking right now. Two of Cups in reverse means the loss of a soulmate situation, right? You never lose a soulmate because you're always with yourself. And I just believe that this is you recapturing your own value, your own worth, the hard work that you've been doing to take that back, to take back what you gave to someone who mishandled it or misused it. You are valuing yourself. You're being compassionate with yourself even here. It took a lot of guts to believe in yourself enough that you could walk away. It took a lot of guts. It took a lot of guts to acknowledge that someone was taking your light, taking your shine, taking your value. It took a lot of guts to take that back and to trust Spirit here in this very center card, this Eight of Cups, to trust Spirit enough to know that you needed to walk away from something that you had given to over and over and over and over again. The Two of Cups in reverse here in this particular reading just shows to me that you are willing to take your cup back. That's it. You're willing to take your cup back because you know it's not just... Sometimes when I read in the reversal, I look at it as, what is it that we're doing inside of ourselves? Not so much it being a bad thing. This is the work that you're doing on the inside to love yourself, to even heal yourself here, to find your way back to your original light. Not only to your original light with bonus add-on lessons and bonus add-on value because you've learned from your lessons. Okay. Now remember, this is a general collective reading. It may not apply to everyone, but I ask you to take what resonates and leave what does not. Thank you so much for joining me on this reading, and I will see you again soon. Bye. I close out this reading.